Right. Good afternoon, everybody. There is quite a few of us here with Ville Leroux, so not everybody will have the opportunity to fill the question. Could I kindly ask that those who do get the opportunity to fill the question do not ask more than two so that we can manage time? Thank you. We will start with Ken Bolland. From Ken Bolland, we'll go to Cobus Klassen. From Cobus Klassen, we'll go to Brandon Nell. Thank you.
Thanks, Lunga. How's it, Willie?
Guys.
Willie, obviously, in a final, game management becomes even more important than it normally is. And obviously, with a team like yourselves, and especially with you as fullback, you always like to attack, and you've always got an eye open for those counter-attacking opportunities. How have you felt in terms of in recent games the balance between being positive and attacking in your own territory, but also managing the game properly? How do you feel that balance has gone?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question, actually. I think the balance is knowing when to attack and knowing when to kick. And obviously, it's about getting your forwards in the right field position. I think that's a big thing for us as well. But then saying that as well, when there is an opportunity, and in these type of games, you might only get one or two, and they might be a turnover on your try line, and that's your time to take your chance. So it's all about playing the field position, getting to the right positions of the field to strike. But like I say again, when there is an opportunity, like I said, it might be in the first minute, you must be able to pull the trigger and take that, because you don't get a lot of chances.
Ken, do you have a follow-up?
No, I'm good. Thanks. Thanks, Willie. Thank you.
Hi, Willie. I hope you're well.
Lekker.
Willie, just are there any more pressure on the Bulls this week? If you take in mind that we keep in mind that it's the third final now in 4 years, and especially after losing the first two.
Oh no, we are enjoying ourselves. We have been enjoying ourselves this season, playing for one another. It's gotten us to the final, and it's about doing the same thing that we have been doing the whole year. I don't think there's a need to put any added pressure onto us. We go out there, we're playing for our brothers, we're playing for our friend that we've lost. So yeah, no, we have one job to do, and that's what we're focusing on. And yeah, it will be a huge battle on Saturday. And like I say, everyone here is looking forward to it.
Willie, a lot of people say that it's mission impossible for the Bulls to travel to Dublin and beat Leinster there. Do you take anything out of the Warriors last year coming to Loftus and beating the Bulls there in the final?
I think these finals are as fine margins, whether it's home, whether it's away. These games come down to maybe one moment, one mistake you might make, one piece of brilliance someone else does. So yeah, they all say it's mission impossible, but we'll have to wait and see on Saturday.
Thanks, Willie. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, Willie, good to chat to you. You've been in a lot of big games in your career, and you've been in quite a few big finals as well. And I know it's easy to say that the nerves always get to players and you've got to keep calm in these finals. But as one of the more senior players, how do you keep your teammates calm? How do you, when you see in that change room that they are the nerves, how do you, as a senior player, handle that?
No, I think I just trying to, a bit of advice that I can give younger guys and stuff that we play together is like, it's the same as playing the first game of the season. It's not to make put this on the pedestal and make this that much bigger, and then you get up into your shell and you don't want to try stuff and you don't want to run from your own half and you don't want to try something, because that's not what got us in here in the first place. We got here through taking chances. Like I say, if we see opportunity, we take it, and that's what you must do in these big games as well. Whether you make a mistake or not, it's about putting yourself out there, putting yourself in battles. You might lose a few battles, but you might also win. It's not just to. That's just the little things that I try and tell the guys is try and ask for the ball, get your hands on the ball, and do as much as you can. Like I say, you might lose a few battles, but it's just about getting back up and putting yourself into as many as you can, and have no doubts afterwards.
Yeah. Thanks for the, and also the you spoke about playing for Cornwall. I know you've come a long road with Cornwall through your whole career. You've played at several different teams with him. It's easy, I suppose, easy to say from the outside, players play for each other and play for them, brother. But I mean, for you, that must be a bit more personal, knowing your long history with Cornwall as well.
Oh yeah, that isn't something we woke up one morning and you expected ever to happen. I think what the Bulls have done is, when we retired his jersey this season, and Moody has been playing with the number 24 jersey, and the photos and stuff at the back of our numbers, it's just reminding us every time before we put on the jersey what a big influence he had at the club, his positive attitude he had over us all. When he literally walked into a room, he could light up that room. He was one of the funniest teammates you could ever have in your team. So yeah, I think everyone knows you a bigger purpose and for who you are doing it. So now it's just about going out there and doing it, and not just talking about it.
Thanks for the good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Cool. And then take Simigro Clarissa, followed by Ronaldo Pothma and Percival Young.
How's it, Vili?
Hello.
I just wanted to ask, obviously with the Springboks, you've been to back-to-back World Cup wins, one against the British and Irish Lions. There's very little you haven't won. When you look at where the Bulls are, having played or being in their third final of the URC without obviously having been able to get over the line, do you have an opinion as someone who's won so much as to what it is that you guys need to do to get over that line?
No, this is my first URC final that I will ever play in. Last year I got injured in the semi-final. So for me, this is a new and a first time. So yeah, for me and for us this year, it's about focusing on this weekend and doing whatever we can to try and get us over that line. And it's not thinking about what happened in the past and thinking too much about the past. I think it's about the moment now. And like I said, going out there with a smile on your face, enjoying it and playing for one another, even though all the odds are against you and everyone has written us off. So yeah, for us, it's just about going to show everyone outside what we are about on Saturday. And yeah, I'm sure it will be a big one.
Thanks, Vili. Good luck.
Thank you.
Vili, Ronaldo, so just a question for you. Obviously, looking at this weekend's game, I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than this. How important do you think you guys, as a senior group, and individual brilliance is going to be key to success for the Bulls? And we've heard Jake White said it quite a bit in some of the press conferences. I mean, if you guys stick, you guys win. So how important do you think you guys, as a senior group and also individual guys, are going to be key to success? I know you guys obviously want to focus on a group and a team, but individual brilliance might be the key success to this weekend's win.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, everyone's got their own strengths and what they bring to the party. And like I say, that's what you need to bring on Saturday. You shouldn't wait. If you're a winger, you don't wait outside on the wing to get the ball. You come in and you work off your wing and you get your hands as much as you can on the ball, because it doesn't help not putting yourself into battles. Then obviously you've got a senior group. You've got guys making the calls. It's about making the right calls at the right times. The plays. Should we go pole? Should you go for line out? Do you feel you have them under pressure, or do you feel they have the pressure on you? So it's a big thing about making the right calls at the right times as well, taking chances. And I think it's a good core of group guys making decisions on the field together, knowing the roles, knowing when to do what. So I think we as a group are very tight and we understand what our plan is. And now it's just about going outside, like I said. You can't not go out there and put a smile on your face and go enjoy it at the biggest stage. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Just a last question. Obviously, everyone is saying the Bulls are under pressure, this and that. But from your personal experience and that going back to that 4 weeks tour that you guys had, How much do you think that is going to mean for you guys this weekend in terms of your confidence level, giving you guys the different experiences throughout the season, when it was a good start, a bad start, catching up to win a game, having to close a game in the final moments? I mean, it doesn't really get bigger and better for you guys from a preparation point of view. Do you think that's going to be a key to you guys' success over the weekend with what happened with you guys throughout the season?
Yeah, I think if you had a bad start to the season or you had a good middle section or you finished strong this season, I don't think that helps or matters anymore. It's a final, it's one game away now, so all comes down to the last game. You could have had the worst season of your life or the best attacking team of this, but that doesn't matter. This game, this is the only one you need to win to obviously to lift the trophy. But I think we toured well this year. We won a few games away from home. I think at the start we lost a few games home, so we needed to rectify that when we were this last 2 weeks on tour of the last 4-week tours where we beat Glasgow and Munster. So that gave us some confidence, and going into Loftus for the knockouts. But like I said, none of that matters now. Nothing matters. It's all about Saturday. It's all about playing for each other, playing for your brother next to you, and playing for Cornwall. So yeah, that's our focus.
Good luck, Willa.
Thank you.
Goedemiddag, meneer Leroux. Percival Young van Unistel.
Hallo.
Willie, kan ik jou vragen, zoals ik het verneem, het jullie reeds zondag vertrek. Hoe is die geest in die kamp die laatste paar dagen geweest? En je praat van jullie hoop om niet dingen heeltemal anders te doen hierdie week, maar diezelfde te doen zoals jullie heel seizoen het gedoen het. Hoe is die geest in die kamp in die aanloop tot hierdie eindstrijd, meneer? Is het makkelijk voor jou als een ervaren speler, tweemalige wereldbekerwenner, een Britse leeuwswenner, om te zeggen, jullie moet redelijk rustig wees, maar hoe praat je met jou jonger, minder ervaren spelers in die groep dan?
Kan ik Afrikaans praten?
Asseblief, meneer.
Okay. Ja, nee, soos ek sê, dit help nie jy gaan doen enigiets anderste wat ons nog nie gedoen het die jaar om dit 'n final is nie. Ons weet wat ons moet doen. Almal weet wat se job jy het. Of jy 10 breakdowns moet clean die game of waar jy laasweek 10 sou clean, moet jy hierdie week dalk 30 clean. Dit gaan om die ekstra werk te doen die week. Vir die jonger manne, die gees is lekker, almal geniet dit. Dis lekker om in mekaar se company te wees hierso. Maar soos ek sê, die main ding is Saterdag. Die jaar is agter ons. Ons het hier uitgekom, ons wou hier wees. En ons sien uit vir die groot Saterdag. So die dinge wat ek maar vir die jong manne is net om self te geniet, want soos ek sê, jy kan, ons is die jaar in die final en van die manne kan dalk nooit weer in 'n final speel nie. So jy moet dit geniet asof jou laaste een kan wees en uitgaan en alles op die tafel los op buite.
Kan ek jou vra? Gewoonlik vir julle veral as ervare spelers sal afrigter sal ook sê, dit gaan nie oor die individu nie, maar ek wil vir jou 'n persoonlike vraag egter vra. Kan ek jou vra? Ons almal praat nou, jou kollegas praat almal van jou wat al wêreldbekers gewen het, wat die Britse leeu's gewen het al. Het jy al op klubvlak enige silwerware gewen, meneer? En hoe belangrik gaan dit vir jou dan wees as jy moontlik sukses kan behaal hierdie naweek daar in Dublin?
Op club level het ek saam met Cornwall 2011 die Currie-beker First Division gewen. So dis my enigste trofee wat ek al ooit gewen het in club level. So obviously dis 'n groot een die naweek en om die URC te kan wen is sal amazing wees. Maar soos ek vir jou sê weer eens, Leinster lê voor ons. Dit is nie, Leinster is unbelievable span al vir die laaste 10 jaar. Hulle weet om final, hulle het al baie in finals gespeel. Maar soos ek sê, ons sien baie uit. Ons speel vir 'n groter doel en ons almal weet presies wat ons moet doen Saterdag.
Willie Leroux sê baie dankie, sterkte meneer.
Baie dankie.
All right, cool. Thanks, Willie. If the next gent is there, can you jump onto the seat and then we will go with Michael Glennon.
Thank you.
Michael Glennon, Kevin Casey, Rian Noctur, followed by Carl Fabian. Thank you.
Good luck, Willie.